Okay, before, while waiting for him as he goes live, so that the online participants will join us, it's important to understand that attendance is very important and compulsory in the course of the class. As we all know that we are going to be certified. All right, I think we are good now. Okay. If you're on WhatsApp, you could just help drop a message that we are live so that those that are waiting for us to come up live will join us. If you're on WhatsApp, you could just help us drop a message that we are live now. Have we done that? Yes. All right, I think we are good to go now. So, I think we are supposed to be about 50-something persons for this class. But as a matter of fact, we're able to, I think we just have about 30-something on the WhatsApp platform. Okay. We're supposed to be about 53 persons for the class, but I think those who have on WhatsApp is not even up to, they are not even up to 40 persons. So, if you are here, or maybe you are connected online, you could just drop your full name on the group, because after the class, we're taking attendance of those who joined us online and those who are currently here with us. If you are joining here physically, you can just indicate that you are here physically with your name. Then if you're online, take a screenshot and then with your full name, drop it on the WhatsApp group. So we can take records, because each of the classes, there'll be a record that, yes, you came to class and all of that. So we are going to get started. Welcome to digital marketing class. The main aim of this very class is for us to know how to position ourselves online, both our business. I believe, let me find out. How many of us run a business? We have a business or own a business, run a business, a physical business, we have a store or something, an online business. Can we just indicate? Okay, let me get to find out. What kind of business do you do? Just tell us your name. You can use a mic. Tell us your name and the business you do. The business you do. Just use a mic, please. Because we're going to be practicalizing these things with our own business. You understand? So, with the mic, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah. My name is Mokocha Olebe Christian.
Okay.
I'm a photographer.
Wow, fine. That's good. All right, let's get to hear from the next person. If you know you own a business, a physical business or an online business, let's just get to hear from you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning or good afternoon. Okay.
I run a catering business.
You do catering businesses, cakes and all of that. Okay. Any other person? Okay, let me get to find out. Those of us that have businesses, do have you checked your online presence? Have you checked to know how visible you are online? Have you checked? Have you tried to check? I believe you all have brand names, right? You have a brand name? Because that's one of the things we are going to be perfecting in the course of this class, because we're going to be using ourselves as examples, right? And before, even though you don't have a business, you yourself as a person, you're a brand on your own. Do you understand that? Let's just do something now. If maybe you are with your phones, I don't know whether the systems are connected, you can check. Just type your full name, open Google, type your full name, let's check what will pop up. With your phones, just type your full name, open maybe your Google Chrome, just any browser at all, type your full name, let's see what will come up. No, Google, search engine. Just search your full name. I'm searching mine too. Because the goal of digital marketing is to position ourselves online. Just type your full name. Type your full name on any search engine. Google preferably. Let's get to find out what will show up. As you can see, I just did mine, and then the first thing I'm seeing there is my picture, right? I think I'm seeing about 3 of my pictures, both though in as much as the other one is very old. But if you scroll up, you'll get to find out that the first thing you are seeing there that's me on LinkedIn. Can you see it? Let me try to open it. That's my page. That's the first result you are seeing there is my LinkedIn page. So I don't know who actually did what I said now. If you searched, so what's the first thing you are seeing there? Your own? Okay. You saw the first thing? Okay. All of us, did we do the same thing? Okay. Now look at the first thing I clicked there is my LinkedIn page. Can we all see it? All right. And one of the things we are going to be doing for ourselves in the course of this class also is to have or to optimize our social media handles. Because we can't claim to be digital marketers if we ourselves, we have not positioned ourselves very well online. Do you understand? So this is just the first task we needed to do, but let's just go straight to the class. Let's go straight to the class. So this is introduction to digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? What's digital marketing? I'm going to be dropping this. Should I drop it now on WhatsApp? Let me check if I can drop it now. Or maybe after the class, I will drop it on WhatsApp. Now, what is digital marketing? As a way of definition, digital marketing is a process of promoting brands, products, and services using digital channels. Is it visible enough? Is it good this way? Is it too big? This is good now. All right. Let's move on. I'm sorry, this is going to affect me here. I think I'll have to leave it this way, please. Anyways. Okay, the process of promoting brands, products, and services using digital channels. Digital marketing is a process of promoting brands, products, and services using digital channels. Now, when you hear the word digital, you should know that it is something that has to do with the online space, right? There is analog and then there is digital, right? So now, the analog part of it has to do with the manual part of it. When it comes to marketing, you have the traditional marketing and then the digital marketing. The traditional marketing is the one that we see all around us. Now, a good example of, okay, let's say for example, you maybe as a brand, you print banners, you print posters, and then place around using billboards to advertise your products. That's traditional marketing. That's local or analog way of marketing your products. Now, the digital way of marketing a product is by using digital channels to market or to increase the visibility of our products. Now, one thing you must understand is that the whole world is going digital. Yes, everyone is going digital. And then we have almost 1/3 of the whole population, of the entire population in the world online. And more importantly, we have a saturated market in the online space more than your billboards can only be visible to those who are around that vicinity. True or false? Or those who can see it part time. But when we talk about the online channels, we talk about people. In fact, there is a way to even target or to get in touch with those that you know that will likely get or buy something from you as a person. Do you understand? So, digital marketing is the use of online platforms, technologies, and strategies to promote products, services, or brands to a targeted audience. And now you must understand that it's not everybody that is interested in your business. True or false? It's not everybody that cares about what you do. But there are persons who want to buy from you. There are persons who want to get something from you. But maybe because they've not seen you online and even offline, they tend not to get anything from you. So digital marketing will help us to position ourselves online as a person. Of course, I told us earlier that you are a brand of your own. Do you understand that? You are a brand of your own. Aside owning a business, you yourself, you are a brand of yourself. So digital marketing will help you to position yourself online for visibility, for increased visibility, and also position you to your targeted audience. So, like I said before, yes, digital marketing differs from traditional marketing. If you talk about the traditional marketing, talk about the TV, the radio stations, that's traditional, right? The billboards and the newspapers. Of course, not everybody will want to buy newspapers. Now, are we together? Most persons would like to visit the Punch News online or visit the website of those radio stations online. Of course, once they visit their website, it has turned to digital part of it. True or false? Because not everyone will even carry their radio to listen to radios or to know what is happening. But most times we tend to get information from the websites of those news companies or news brands. Are we following? So now that is traditional marketing for you. And then when you talk about digital marketing, you talk about the use of websites, social media pages or platforms, search engines, email, paid ads. Of course, there is organic and inorganic engagement. The organic part of it is more like the normal post, the normal thing we do. That's the organic is just normal posts we do. We post our photos, our videos, and all of that. Then the other part, which is the paid part, is when you use your money to pay. Set up your ad in such a way that it will be targeted to a specific set of persons that is interested in your product. Are we together? Now, unlike traditional marketing, which involves the TV, the radio, and the print media, digital marketing allows for real-time engagement. Yes, if you place a billboard, you won't know the number of persons that were able to view what is there. True or false? Can you analyze that? Or can you even analyze those who have read the advert you place in the newspaper? You can't analyze the persons who have viewed. It's even possible that you end up, or your product will end up not getting to anybody if it is being placed on the newspaper. Because not everybody is interested in buying newspaper these days, right? So you can't even track whether or not 40,000 for, let's say, for 2 days on a big billboard, right? Now, you know you can use 20,000 to push your business to over 20,000 persons within 3 days on Facebook. Do you know that? That's what digital marketing can help you achieve. I believe we are together. Yes, that is the global reach. And then secondly, we have cost effective. Yes, like I've already explained that. You can use 40,000 to place your ad on billboards. That will just stay for like 2 or 3 days, and then that'll be all. And you're not even sure that it has gotten to the right person that you want to see it. Are we together? We are not even sure that it has gotten to the right persons that you want to see it. But that of the online means is cost effective in the sense that you know the person that you're targeting your products to. And then you can actually measure the reach or how the marketing is reaching or getting to those persons. So compared to traditional advertising, digital marketing offers better return on investment. Yes, you tend to get more if you invest on the online marketing, on the paid ads. Let's say, for example, you want to market a product that is sold at 5,000 per unit. Maybe let's say you have 20 units of it, and then you place your ad. That one ad you place can get to a lot of persons that will reach out to you for that product, that one ad. And let's say you have 50 units of such ads. You will see that those persons will start getting to you. Do you understand? Are we following? So it's cost effective. And also, digital marketing helps to target the advertising. Yes, I've already explained this. It shows your ad to specific audiences based on demographics. Yes. If you are setting up an ad now, that's what we call demography. Demography has to do with the age of the persons, their sales, what they like. Do you understand? The demographics, their online behavior. Are they always online? How many hours do they spend online? If they're online, which of the social media platforms do they tend to go to? And what they do. That is their online behavior and their interest. There are some persons, when everybody wants to buy something, the first place they go to is online. They search, where can I buy shoe in Umaya? Do you understand? Where can I buy anti-Blu-ray glasses in Umaya? All these kind of things. Do you understand? So these are the nature of those persons' behavior and their interest. There are persons that when they search online, they're interested in food products. There are persons, if they search online, they're interested in gadgets, buying gadgets online. Do you understand? Some persons are interested in clothes. Some, just like our photographer here, he may be interested in getting good lens, right? Good materials for his photographic shoots, right? Yes, everybody have diverse or specific reasons why they come online. That is their interest and their online behavior. So when you target your marketing, you tend to specify these things. And that's one of the importance of digital marketing. Also, measurable results. Yes. Tools like Google Analytics, it helps you to track engagement, conversion, and then performance in real time. Are we together? Now, one thing you must understand is that all these things, they run in real time. That is, the result as seen in real time. As you are doing it, you are seeing it. Do you understand? Now, let's say, for example, if you post on your WhatsApp status, you tend to see how many persons that view your status, right? Is it not in real time? It's in real time, right? If you post on Facebook, maybe the normal posting you do, post your picture, post all those things you post now, you understand? You tend to see the number of persons that viewed it, the person that liked it, the comments there. All these things are appearing in real time. So digital marketing helps you to measure your results in real time, unlike the traditional marketing. And also, online marketing is available 24/7. It's not like they will tell you maybe in physical shop that they have closed. That is late already, by 8 p.m. they will close. But online market, whenever you come online, it's always available. Do you understand? Do we understand? So this is more like an introduction we are doing now to understand why is it important for us to go into digital marketing. Why it is important. So, and also, the last thing I have here is that there is high demand and career growth. So a lot of businesses, they rely on digital marketing, creating millions of job opportunities worldwide. Yes. Let's take, for example, this radio station where we are now. They have a media platform, right? That helps them increase their visibility. They have maybe their own traditional marketing could be that they are 93 that's Spin FM 95.3 FM, right? They have media, Facebook handle, they have this and that to advertise and increase their visibility online. So brands like this Spin FM, they need digital marketers, or let's narrow it down. They need social media managers to handle their media platforms. Do you understand? They need email marketers to follow up their email newsletters. This things might sound so strange now, but in the course of the sections, we'll get to understand it clearly. So if you have any question, do it to call my attention so we don't get lost at any point. Are we together? Even those following us online, if you have questions, you can also drop on the WhatsApp group for easy attention. Then let's compare digital marketing to traditional marketing. Of course, we've done that before, but to be more detailed, when we come to reach, traditional marketing is just the local part, right? It has to do with that environment where it is being placed. And then digital marketing has to do with the global audience. It is unlimited. It does not have a specific, in fact, it's not limited to a particular city or nation. If maybe, let's say, a billboard is placed at this Konoyi junction. I believe you all know Konoyi junction, right? This Ochendu bypass junction. If a billboard is placed there, it is only those who are crossing towards that, who are going to Mudike, plying the roads to town, Aheke, this and that can be able to see that advert. True or false? But when it is sent online, a lot of persons will see it. That simply means that our digital marketing is not limited to a specific set of persons. It's not limited to my people alone. It is global. So the cost, like we said before, traditional marketing is expensive. Of course, I've analyzed that before. And then the digital marketing part is affordable and also is scalable. When it comes to tracking results, you cannot really track the result of traditional marketing. Are we together? But you can track that of digital marketing with real-time analytics. Just like I explained before, using WhatsApp as an example. If you post on your WhatsApp status, you see the number of persons that viewed it. True or false? Yes. You even see them because they are part of your contact list. You see the names you used to save them. Yes. When it comes to customer interaction, traditional marketing is indirect. But when it comes to digital marketing, it is direct in the sense that, yes, if someone sees a post from you that they like, they can send you a message online, right? But if they see something on the billboard, they could either go to your mail to send you a mail or call, or most times it might not even be the person that posted it or the business owner that they will get to. They could get to the receptionist or to the social media manager who is not a direct marketer. Do you understand now? So, but digital marketing helps you to get a direct and engaging customer interaction. When it comes to adjustability, traditional marketing is limited. If you place an advert on billboard, you cannot edit anything on it again. True or false? You can only remove it entirely. You don't understand? Let's say you made a mistake in your advert. The only solution is to remove it. Do you understand? But if it's online, if you make a post, you can edit your post, and it will still keep on running. Do you understand? So that's the comparison between digital marketing and traditional marketing. Now let's get to know the key components of the channels of digital marketing. I believe you are following. All right. Channels or key components of digital marketing. Now, let's understand this very well. When it comes to digital marketing channels, we have search engine optimization. We're not going in depth now. We are trying to make just have an introduction of these things and we understand what it means. Are we together? When we talk about search engine optimization, we talk about SEO. It's a way of optimizing your websites to rank higher on Google. Now, have you tried to check if you search something online, there are websites that tend to come up first than others, and they do that frequently. Let's say you are searching something about a good computer, like you want to buy a computer, laptop, you search online. You could either see Jumia or Amazon or any of those top brands that have online stores. Do you understand? But you could hardly see those persons that sell at gates online. Have you tried to ask yourself why that is? This is as a result of how they optimize their website visibility. And that will, when we get to talk about SEO, which simply means search engine optimization, we get to understand why and how we can position ourselves online. You know, this means that there is a competition online. Do you understand that? And your own can only rank higher if your competition or if your investment is higher. So you can't come down and start competing with Jumia or Amazon unless you have the resources to compete with them. But you can also make yourself available in such a way that you stand at the top. Just like I said, let's search our full names online and then see what comes up. Someone should tell me, just tell me your phone and let me search. Who are we going with? Eh? Sorry, I can't hear you. Anya Bozo. Princess. Oluchi. Anya Bozo, Princess Oluchi, okay? Let's check. So I wish what is happening here. Is your own appearing first in this place? Eh? So the first thing we are seeing there is Princess Oluchi Okeke, of which is not our own, right? And that is from Apple Music. We have YouTube, Princess Oluchi Okeke, Princess Oluchi Okeke. We have Princess Oluchi Okeke, Princess Oluchi. So you can see what is happening there, right? Let me search my own. I think I've searched it before. Let me search again. Buzor. ZO. There's no R. Even though I think they should have also done something, or should have done something that is related. Yes. Can we just another person should give me his or her name? Let me search. Bethel. Uchechi. This way, right? We are talking about search engine optimization now. And of course, I told her that it will be practical. Bethel Uchechi, are you the first person there? Is that you? Is that you? Check. Do you work in PH? Did you studied at Polytechnic? Yes, I did. You did? Did you work at Katobi, Nigeria? Eh? But you did what? Katobi, Nigeria? No? Okay. Have you worked as an office assistant before? Okay. Have you worked as a salesperson in Unity Bank PLC? Okay, so I believe you understand what I'm trying to do now. Do you understand now? All right, let me just search my own small. Of course, you can see images even came out first. And the first, this session 9 is where I have a profile, my speaking profile. So you have Facebook, Instagram. I think the first thing that is coming up here is my LinkedIn handle. I think I opened it already. This is a LinkedIn handle. That's the first thing. So if you search me online and then you open my LinkedIn handle, you can get to me. You can get to me. You can see some things I've done. Of course, you can see my experience and all of those things. So don't forget that one of the things we're trying to achieve here is to increase our visibility online as a person and also your brand. Not just your brand, but you as a person too. If you're a business person, how do you push yourself online? Are we together? So my Instagram handle is also there. That's Emmanuel Obim Official. I have my, this is my speaker profile on Session Knives. This is my, I have the blog spots too. So if you get to check all those things, but that's by the way, let's get back to our class. So that's that for search engine optimization. Do you understand now? How to optimize your website to rank higher on Google or any search engine at all. Do you understand? So the next thing there is content marketing. Yes, content marketing is another channel of digital marketing, in the sense that we tend to create valuable blogs, videos, and infographics. Content. When it comes to content, we have visual content, we have audio content, and then we have written content. Are we together? Yes. Written content can be seen in blogs. You can see it on social media handles too. You could see video content on any of these platforms too. You can see infographics. Infographics is more like graphics, explanatory graphics. Graphics that explains, let me show us an example of it. I told him to drop it on WhatsApp. Let me check. Okay, let me check. Let's check back. Okay. Let me go to YouTube now.
So it doesn't disrupt what you're doing.
No. This is different. Okay. Okay. Seeing all these things. Okay. I just want to open something. It's fine. Let me open here. Sorry, just give us a little time. Let's check those who are following us online. All right, I wanted to show us an example of infographics. Where's the live chat? Check. So let's. Okay. Maybe because I'm not using I just see. Okay, like I said before, I said if you have questions and you are following us online, you can drop it on WhatsApp to avoid inconveniencing us by checking and all of that. So just drop it on WhatsApp. We can easily access it from there. All right, someone was asking. Okay, someone is asking. So another name for digital marketing is social media management. No, social media management is more like a channel through which we can access digital platforms. So it's not like it's another name. We could say another name for digital marketing is online marketing. Do you understand? But social media marketing is a channel. It's just part of. When you come to digital marketing, talk about both social media marketing, email marketing, affiliate marketing, content marketing. There are a lot of them. Are we following? So let's keep going. Then the next thing I wanted to talk about is, I wanted to show something on infographics, but it seems like it's not opening. But let's progress. Infographics is more like an explanatory graphics. Do we follow? Yes. Have you seen graphics that use illustrations that shows you some things? Don't worry, we get to see that. We get to see that. I'm trying to. Okay, let me use this. Okay, once it opens, we go check it out. Okay. Sorry, it's taking time to load, but let's continue. Once it loads, I will point us back to the place. Okay, that's for content marketing. A lot of us, we post things on Facebook, right? We post on Instagram, we post on YouTube, and all those platforms. It's the kind of content you are creating. No, we call content creators. You too, you're a content creator, are you not? You're a content. In as much as you can post things on Facebook, you can post on WhatsApp, you can post on Twitter, on TikTok, you can post on LinkedIn, on Instagram, you're a content creator. So when you hear content, you can try to divide the content into several ways or several channels. You have the audio content, you have the visual content, you have the video content. Do you understand? Visual can be anything that is visible enough. Like video is a visual content, but we use graphics more as a visual content. We try to group graphics under visual content. Do you understand? So we have the audio content, we have the video content, we have the visual content, which is the graphics, the designs we do. Just like this program, that the banner is a content, but it's a graphical content. Do you understand? We have blogs where we have blog posts, written content. We have infographics too that explains. It's more like an explanatory way of producing content too. So don't forget, we are currently talking about the key component of digital marketing. That's the components of digital marketing. So we have social media marketing. Social media marketing. When we talk about social media marketing, talk about managing social media platforms. Give me an example of social media platforms. Let's mention them. If you know them, just mention them. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. Huh? What? Pinterest. Okay. Pinterest is a place where you see most of these graphical content too. You could see video there too on Pinterest. It's a social media platform. So we have lots of them. So assignment, we are going to research on 20 social media platforms that you know. Just 20. We just know about a few of them: WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, But there are more. Do you understand? There are many of them. So you could just research. That's the first assignment we are having in the course of this. We are going to be doing in the course of this training. So research at least 20 social media platforms that you know. Research, write it down. You can compile it on a Word document. How many of us can use Google Doc here? Can we use Google Doc? Because I won't like us to be dropping things on WhatsApp. We could just have a place we can actually create it, drop the links there to avoid filling our group with so many information. But let's continue. By the end of the class, I will explain that more to us on how to submit the assignments. Then find alternative ways for those who may not know about that particular one. Are we together? So, social media marketing, talk about managing social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and other things. Also, we have email marketing. Email marketing has to do with sending personalized email campaigns for customer engagement. Email marketers, they are trained to manage email campaigns for customer retention, customer engagement. Yes. There are businesses that engage with their customers via emails. Do you understand that? They don't do that via social media platform, but they engage more via what? Email. So email marketers, we have to understand how to manage those campaigns, those email campaigns. So you could, as we are just explaining this, you could decide to when it comes to the academic space, there is an area of specialization, right? So you could decide to specialize on SEO, understand it very well. Do you understand? You could decide to specialize on content marketing. You could decide to specialize on social media marketing. So you cannot do everything in digital marketing, do you understand? But you can combine different channels for an effective result. So one channel cannot give you the result you need. Do you get? If you create content without posting it on social media, will it be visible? It can't. So you could combine content marketing and social media marketing to get what you want. Are we following? Any confusion? So we have pay-per-click advertising, PPC. This has to do with running ads. It mostly comes up in ads. When you set up, okay, let me ask now. How many of us have seen Temu adverts on Facebook? Have you seen it? If you are on Facebook, if you're always on Facebook, you see Temu is everywhere. Everywhere. If you click, if you scroll down, you are seeing Temu adverts. And if you click on those links, and it takes you to their site, Facebook charges them a particular amount for placing those ads. Because it's a sponsored ad. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This is PPC. You yourself now, if you, let's say you run a photography business, and then you want at least the person in Nomaya to know about your business. If you run Facebook ad, if people tend to click on your ad, and then it directs them to your site, Facebook charges you for that, a certain amount, based on how you set it up. Do you understand? Now, there was this ad I did for somebody, I think that should be last year. That was the way I targeted the ad. I did it such a way that you can only charge me when people get in touch with me on WhatsApp. Not that you clicked the link. Two things are there. Someone can click a link and will not get to that place that they're directing them to, and they will charge you. But there's a way you set it up that they can only charge you when the person gets in touch with you directly. So these things are things we will learn in the course of, when we get to the part of learning how to run Facebook ads. Are we together? So we have affiliate marketing. Of course, most of us know about this one. Bring this person. Affiliate marketing, you try to promote somebody's business and then earn a commission by doing so. Are we together? Yes. Earning commission by promoting other brands' products, other people's products. So now let's talk about little. Let's just talk about career opportunities in digital marketing. Are we following? For the entry roles, you could consider being a digital marketing executive, a content creator, strategist, a social media manager, or coordinator. Now, let me assure you of something. At the end of this very training, you should be able to understand how to manage social media platforms. At least 4. At least 4. Someone can call you up tomorrow and say, I'm running a brand, I want someone to manage my social media handles. You should be able to do that at the end of this training. That's one thing you should be able to learn extensively for yourself in this very training. Do you understand? Because there are lots of brands coming up every day, and they need people to retain their visibility online. And we need to master these skills for us to understand the tricks, the tick and tin that is involved in managing social media handles. How to engage with customers, how to keep customers engaged, how to increase your visibility. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever okay, let's go this way. Has it happened to you before that maybe you just come on Facebook, you see something that you see your post of maybe last 3 years, maybe because somebody liked it and the thing came up again. Maybe somebody commented on it, the thing came up again. So that's another way of engaging with customers. You don't just post and leave it. Sometimes you try to comment on that post. You try to reply comment on that post. That's a way of reviving those, because as I'm making a post, it's going down your timeline. Do you understand? So, but the moment you keep on recommenting and then replying comment and engaging and all of that, sharing and all of that, it tends to bring your post before your customers again. So you may not even need to post it again, but replying comment. So that's another way of engaging. And that's one of the things that social media managers do. So let's progress. So we have mid-level roles, we have SEO specialists or analysts. Of course, people that specializes very well on increasing the visibility of your website online. Yes, you can specialize on that part. So you can specialize on running ads as a pay-per-click specialist and ads manager. You could also venture into email marketing or being an email marketing manager. Is that clear? When you get to the advanced roles, you talk about digital marketing manager, specialist, data analyst, growth marketer, e-commerce marketing specialist, chief marketing officer. Yes, in big brands, let's take for example, let's take Indomie for instance. I currently serve as an Indomie ambassador, though I've graduated, but I'm still with them for some reasons. Yes. We have, in the company, we have what we call area marketing managers. Do you understand? And let's say, take Abia State as an example. There is an AMM for Abia State that is in charge of all the marketing activities in Abia State. When it comes to Umuahia, there is one that is in charge too, in Umuahia. When it comes to Abia, there is one in charge. When it comes to campus activities too, there are ones that are in charge of only campus activities, marketing campaigns on campuses. Those who are in charge of distribution in our local markets, let's say at Obani, at Gates, they don't have right to enter inside school without permission from those persons in charge of campus marketing, from the company. So, I mean, in the same company, they have different roles. So you could have someone that is managing a particular state as a chief marketing officer. The person might not even be the person doing the marketing or distribution, but he's in charge. He coordinates the activities of the marketing. Are we together? So now, how flexible is the work condition for digital marketers? You could decide to take up full-time job roles. That is the 8 to 5 as the case may be, or the 9 to 4 as the case may be. Do you understand? And also, one good thing about this not just digital marketing, digital skills entirely. One good thing about it is that you can freelance. Do you understand? You could work from the comfort of your home. Yes. I'm a graphic designer, yes. Most times, some persons contact me from different parts of the country for me to make designs for them. I'm not seeing them, I'm not in a particular office, but I do my design, I deliver to them. They send my money. Do you understand this kind of thing? Yes, I've managed, there is this company, Top Dogs Logistics, I've managed their social media handle before. That was Instagram and Facebook. I didn't meet anybody in person for once. But I was able to get in touch with them via WhatsApp and then we started working. And they are seeing what we are doing. So having digital skills, you don't necessarily need to go and sit in one particular office and stay there from 8 to 5. And you're going to get your legs to start paying yourself. Are we together? So that is one of the good things that having digital skills, and especially digital skills like digital marketing, that's one of the things that can help you achieve. You could work from home, remote. Yes, there is remote job opportunities too. There are persons that work for people in USA, in this country, and they earn in dollars too. Some persons, you are crying that there's no money, but people are packing money every day. So it's sure that we've not gotten the right skill set needed to harness those opportunities. There are freelance platforms like Upwork, we have Upwork, we have freelance.com. There are many of them. Even LinkedIn itself, you can position yourself on LinkedIn. These are platforms that helps you freelance. Freelance is more like working from home. Do you understand? You could work for a company. A company can be in US, and then they need social media manager. You can work for them from here. What you just need is, maybe if there's a graphic designer in the company, send me the graphic works. I create my content. I have access to the pages. I post. Nobody knows who is posting or where the person that is posting is. You understand? Yes. Digital marketing helps you with remote work possibilities. So digital marketing is one of the fastest growing industries with high paying jobs. The good thing is that do you know what you are doing? That's the most important thing. Have you mastered your skill? Yes. Like in graphic design now, there are persons that, of course, if you come to me and tell you I charge 10,000 for one design, you start telling me, oh, then let me get 3,000. I say, that means down. Do you understand? So it all depends on how you package yourself. There are persons that charge 50,000 for one design. So, but if you check the kind of environment you are, you will know how to coordinate your charges and everything. You understand? So those things are determinant factors too. So digital marketing is one of the fastest growing industries with high paying jobs. Your job could just be running Facebook ads for people and monitoring it. And they'll pay you very well. Aside the money you invest in the ad, you could have a particular charge you charge them for just setting up the ad. Just for one. Oh. And it's not like it's a 5 to 6 job. Do you understand me? So I'm just trying to explain to you the possibilities in this digital space and how important it is for you to master your skills. You must not do everything, but try to get better at a particular angle and know how to do it very, very well. So, I think we've talked about this before now. We've talked about all these ones. Now, the tools and platforms that we will get to learn in the course of this training. When it comes to SEO tools, we talk about Google Analytics. We are going to review and check how it works. SEMrush, Ahrefs. When it comes to social media tools, we look at Hootsuite, Buffer. We're going to look at Meta Business Suite. Meta Business Suite is a platform that helps you to manage both your Facebook and Instagram at the same time. That's for Meta Business Suite. So if you're a business person and then you have an Instagram account and Facebook account, you should not be posting, you post here, then you go and post there. No. With Meta Business, you can post at just on that platform, and then it will cross-post at other places. Do you understand me? So it's not going to just be talking at a particular time. We get to look at these things and how they work. Are we following? Yes. For email marketing tools, we talk about MailChimp. MailChimp, in as much as they have their price list, but there are free platforms too that can help you access these things freely too. Paid ads platform, we have Google Ads, we have Facebook Ads, we have LinkedIn Ads. So that is that on that. So it's important we get ready to dive into the business and then progress. Yes, it's important we dive into the business and progress. Okay, questions?
How does Google Ads work? As in, who are the target audience when you're running a Google ad?
All right, you set it up. Now, for example, Google search engine. Have you tried to search something and then the first post you are seeing sponsored there?
Yes.
You are seeing sponsored. Let's check it. Someone just give me something. What should I type? Let's check something now. So for that Google Ads, Google have several platforms. Google Ads, you can choose where it will run. Let's use YouTube as an example. If you're watching a video on YouTube, then you see ads pop up. That's Google Ad for you. Google is the owner of YouTube. Do you know that? It's Google that owns YouTube. Google owns the Gmail. There are several platforms that Google owns. Gmail, YouTube, all those platforms are owned by Google. Okay, there is no sponsored this thing here. Let's okay, I'm coming. Are you seeing sponsored here? This sponsored is from who? Temu. Are you seeing it? Can you see it? So this sponsored is Google. This example of Google ad. Like they are running this ad on Google.
Okay, you run the ad from your Google, from your
You have. There is a platform where you set it up.
Okay.
There is that's what we call Google AdSense. Google AdSense. So in the course of the training, we'll get to understand those tools too. Yes, those. If you own a website, you could allow Google AdSense on your website, and then if people run ads on your site, Google pays you for that. To get paid or to run ad on Google, you don't need to. No, you don't need to own a website, but you need to own because where will you direct your customers to? Do you understand? Of course, for you to place or unless you are using social media platforms. Do you understand? So there are different channels to these things. You get? But most importantly, you need to own a website. For Google to direct people to your website. Like this thing now. You can see sponsored there, right? So it will direct people to their website to buy from them. It's more like an online store. Gmail is there too and all of those. Amazon and all of them. So any more questions? website.
To rank higher. Because using a search engine, we tried searching some other names, but we couldn't see ourselves on top. And we tried searching your own name. I think your own platform.
All right. There are different ways to do that. Let's take for example now. You know, the internet is interconnected. They are all linked together. Anything that is visible in the online space is linked together. If you check, what you are seeing is my LinkedIn handle, right? So one of the ways you can rank very well if people search your name is by setting up or optimizing your social media handles. Let's say you don't own a website, but at least you have media handles, right? Optimizing those media handles, setting up. There's what we call link in bio. If you set it up, there's a way you set it up that if someone searches for you, they don't even need to. There's a way you can set it up. You have multiple links embedded in one. You can have okay, let's just narrow down to just social media handles. If you set up your LinkedIn handle very well, yes, the material will be dropped on the WhatsApp group after the class. It will be dropped on the WhatsApp group. So, but to answer your question, that can happen, one, if you use the right keywords. There is what we call keyword research. You know, there are keywords that people tend to search online. Like I'm searching about anti-Blu-ray glasses. If you say glasses, you could target if you are writing content, there are keywords that you should use for what you are trying to, for the message you are trying to pass across. Let's say you are posting about health. You could add hashtags. Hashtags helps you to rank very well. There's what we call meta descriptions too in your images. For websites, if you are creating a website, there's a way you can optimize your website in such a way that have you tried to search something and then internet is wasting time, but you are seeing the description of the image appearing? Yes. So that's another way. If someone searches something that is in the description of that image, it tends to pop up. So there are different ways, social media, optimizing your site with the right keywords, many ways. Do you understand? So one of the things we must do, if you don't have a LinkedIn handle, you must create one in this class. And then collectively, we must optimize it. Let me show you something. Optimize in the sense that from the way your name appears, there are some persons on Facebook, they are Miss This, Miss Queen. On Instagram, they are this one. That is not how a social media manager or a digital marketing person should appear. Do you understand me? That's one thing I always tell people. If you're a business person, you are business conscious, even your WhatsApp display name should be your full name. It shows professionalism. Yes. If you go on Facebook, if your name is, like mine is Emmanuel Obioma, on Facebook is the same thing. On Twitter, it should be the same thing. Everywhere, across platforms, because it helps you to rank online. And now, there's one thing about this LinkedIn. It's in the setup. That's how you will set it up. You add some things that will help you when people search about, if people search about social media managers in Omaha now, you will see yourself, something like that. You understand? So, and most times I get notification that I'm being noticed online, all of those things, because of how I optimize my LinkedIn handle. Do you understand? Yes. As you can see, are you seeing 14 profile views here? Yeah. This is just for me. You are seeing 19 search what? Appearances. It's even small because I've not been so much active on LinkedIn lately. There are times I'll be active on LinkedIn, you see 400 and something, 200 and something, 100 and something, searches. Like, not that they're searching you, but they're searching maybe Emmanuel or Obioma, and your own will show up. Because you've optimized your own handle in such a way that it shows up, it pops up. So you see, show all analytics here. Can you see this in here? Yeah. So all these platforms have these things embedded in them to enable you optimize or a kind of check how you are performing online. Do you understand? So, yes, getting to set up your about section very well, the services you offer, yes, all these things. You set up your experience. You can even convert your LinkedIn handle to a CV. Do you know that? Do you know that? Okay. So you could add up your experiences, your education, your license and certifications, your volunteering activities, and all of those things. Recommendations are very important too. Publications, if you've made publications, maybe in blogspot, in pages, in websites, you could attach links there to direct you to those places. So this is just a tip of the iceberg on how to rank very well or higher on social media, on websites, or on Google search engine or websites. So any more questions? Any more questions? We're supposed to do 2 things today. So I want to go to the next one now. Any question before we move ahead? All right.
So, please, for example, you're talking about answering your real name on social media platforms. There are people like, you have a brand, like that brand is your name, your unique name that maybe you want to use for people to know. Is it still possible?
Now you are talking about branding that yourself
Yes.
as a person. Yeah.
Yes.
If that is what you want to use as a brand for yourself, you can actually go ahead and do that. But just do well to maintain the same identity across platforms. Do you understand? So if, let's say someone says she does catering business, what's the name of your business, of your brand? What's the name of your brand? No brand name. You are just doing your business. So that's one of the things you should do in this class, is to make research of the name you want to, unless you don't take the business serious. Of course, first of all, you should even be registered, right? And then with that legal identity, you could get yourself across all platforms with that unique identity and legally endorsed too. Because you could build a brand name that is not registered online, and tomorrow someone will come and answer the name and will claim those things from you. Do you understand? So if you know you are serious about building a brand, you should first of all go and register the brand and then work with the name and get yourself visible across. You can start with Facebook and Instagram because most persons are always on Facebook. And those people that like pictures and videos, they are always on Instagram and also TikTok. You understand? So depending on the nature of your business, you could decide to All right, I think I've explained that before. We'll get to learn how to set up LinkedIn and optimize LinkedIn profile. No, that one is, I'm coming, that one is something we should do for ourselves before the end of this class. But don't worry, we'll use somebody's brand here, or somebody. We get your LinkedIn account and then we set it up and others will follow suit. Exactly. So any more questions? Okay, so before, this is what I mean by infographics. I was talking about infographics before. This is what I mean by infographics. Did you see what it's no longer showing? Okay. This is infographics. Do you understand? It's a graphic work, but it's more like an explanatory stuff. Do you understand? So we're going to be going straight into buyer personnel and customer journey. But before that, let's hear the question out. Someone to ask a question. Sorry, let's give him the mic because there are persons that need to hear the questions too online.
Okay, I said I have a business name I registered over 1 year ago, but before now, my social media platforms have a different name. I'm trying to register my business name with my original name. They told me that this name has been used. I can no longer use that name for my business.
Okay.
So I'm trying to ask, how am I going to go about it? Because this is my business and I think is booming and people now know me very well with this my business name, which is registered with CAC. How do I go about it?
Create account with that business that is registered. Do you understand? That's what you should do. Create accounts, create across platforms. If it is, yes, you could decide to start with 2. One thing I advise people to do is this. If you know it's registered, create accounts across platform. But you maintain visibility with just two. But make sure you have created account so that somebody else will not go and create account and start using it to scam people. Do you get? There are people that use your brand name to scam people now. So we could create with that identity. Let's say, as my name is Emmanuel Obiama now, there are many persons answering the same name across platforms. But there should be something that will differentiate me with those persons across platforms. So maybe we can even start with you in the course of this training. We can use your brand as an example to create, because one of the things we'll do tomorrow is to set up media handles. For this week, we have two days, today and tomorrow. Each of the days is 2 hours, right? So today we are looking at the introduction, and then we are looking at buyer personnel and customer journey. Then tomorrow we look at digital marketing channels in depth, and then how to set up pages. Do you get? So it's a gradual process, and then tomorrow should be more of practical. We are going to, even though it's one we are able to do tomorrow, we'll do it. So now any more questions on that introductory part of digital marketing? All right. Please give her the mic. Yes, give her the mic.
Okay, please, the question goes this way. Let's say I have a company, I'm marketing their products. Maybe they are into flights booking. Okay, so now I want to create a kind of web, not using their company's name, in order to market, so I could actually get to reach out to audience, because the more I market, I think I have commission. So in doing that, do I do it with my own name or still the company's name?
Okay. Are you licensed to market their products? You are licensed, right? So you market with your own name. Yes, and you know, most of these booking companies, I think most of them are licensed, right? Yes. If there are some person that sells other people's products, but they are licensed to sell those products. So you should use your own name and identify or show that you are marketing their products. You are a legal marketer of their product. So creating with their own name is more like copywriting. You understand? It's more like you are trying to impersonate, because it's not their direct link. So you should create with yours and then show it that yes, I'm marketing for these people. You understand? So don't create with their own account, with their own name. You should create with your own name. Or maybe with the name of your marketing agency, your marketing brand. Yes. Or maybe maybe your agency is such that is into securing visa and all of those things. You create your platforms with the name of your agency. You understand? So that's how it should be. Any more questions? Okay. Can we progress? So, key takeaways from the last thing we did. Key takeaways. So we've gotten to know about digital marketing and then how to differentiate digital marketing from traditional marketing, right? We also got to understand the importance of digital marketing, which has to do with the benefits that was listed. I will drop the material on the WhatsApp group so we'll get to see them ourselves. So we've also made a comparison between digital marketing and then traditional marketing, right? We also went forward to analyze key components of digital marketing or the channels of digital marketing. And then we saw career opportunities in digital marketing, entry-level roles, mid-level roles, advanced roles, opportunities that we can comfortably seek or look out for after this training. Are we following? Yes. If there is no other thing you should learn in this training, at least learn how to manage social media handles for brands. Let it be that they can employ you, maybe as a freelancer or as a remote worker, to work as a social media manager for their brands. Is that okay by you? Because the skill is very much in demand. Brands are evolving, and then there is need for them to increase their visibility online. So there is need for us to learn most of those things, those areas that is important to them. You know, in as much as there are some limitations in this part of the world, But don't limit yourself to this part of the world, because the world is too large. Do you understand? You can spread your wings in the sky, because the sky is so broad. Nobody is going to cover you. Are we together? There's an opportunity for you to freelance, to work remotely. So don't look at yourself as someone that will go and sit in one office and stay from 8 to 5 every day. It's the time for, you can, I've seen people that one person is doing like 5 jobs, because there is remote opportunities. You could still be doing your 8 to 5 jobs. You understand? And then you also engage with like 3 or 4 companies managing their media handles across platforms. Your decision could be, maybe your agreement could be, I will be posting for you 3 times every week. You set, with Meta Business, you can actually plan your calendar. You can schedule your post. Maybe the first company I'm running, their post 8 a.m., 1 p.m., 8 p.m. You set it. Every day you set it up. And then once it gets to that time, it pushes on its own. Yes, you schedule the post. So, so that's it. I believe we are all Igbos now, right? So if you're not an Igbo person, I crave your indulgence. Forgive me. So we saw the future of, key takeaways. We saw how important the skill is and how it is in demand. The future of digital marketing, yes. Technology is evolving. Are we together? There are things that we didn't have access to before now, but today we have access to those things, those tools. So we have to leverage on those tools for effective productivity. Do you understand? Yes, very important. Okay, tools and platforms, I've explained that. What you learn in this course, SEO website, okay? A lot of things. So, I also want us to know that we just have 12 meetings. 12 meetings, do you understand? It's a 6-week training, and then we have to meet 2 times in a week. So we have a lot of things to do. And that is why it's important we come on time and then try to finish up as much as we can. So let's go to the next thing we have for today. We've treated the first one, which is introduction. And then the next thing is buyer personnel. Can we move? All right. As a matter of introduction to online customer behavior. Now, do you know the essence of digital marketing is to sell? Is to sell, right? Yes. It's not just to go and be there and then nothing is coming inside your pocket. Nobody cares about your fine pictures without money entering your pocket. The main thing is to get money inside your what? Inside your pocket. That's the main aim, yes. Everybody needs money now. If you rely on one source of income, hunger will kill you. So this country, in as much as there is a big challenge in our economy, but people are still eating very well. In as much as, yes, there are many things. You can be doing this, doing that, at the comfort of your home. So, and it's also important to understand how our customers behave online. That will enable us or help us to sell to them more effectively. So that's the reason for this particular section on online customer behavior. So why is understanding customer behavior important? It helps businesses create more effective marketing strategies. You can only market to the person you know. True or false? If you don't know me and my behavior, can you market to me? You can't. So it's important. No, let me also tell you something. As digital marketers, we are researchers. Do you understand that? Because your work is online. You should be online to understand how the online space works. Because everything is changing with time. The system that we're in operation last 5 years is not the same thing invoked now. There is a change in the system. Are we together? So, for you to, it's important to understand your customer behavior because it will help your business to create more effective marketing strategies. It enhances customer experience by delivering personalized content. It improves conversion rates and customer retention. We've taken the first one, which is that it helps businesses create more effective marketing strategies. Yes, like I said before, you can only market to someone you know very well. If you don't have the person, if you don't know the time the person comes online, there are people that comes online mostly at night. There are people that come online early in the morning, some in the afternoon. So you have to understand those persons, their timing, for you to market to them effectively. If not, you end up posting things and nobody will see it. Of course, people are posting from different angles. And the more they are posting, it is going down the lane. You get? So you have to understand these things. Understanding them will also help you enhance customer experience by delivering personalized content. Let me ask you a question. Have you tried to search something online and then you come to Facebook and you're seeing the same thing you searched online? Has it happened to you before? Like you searched for cake shops in Umaya on Google, then coming to Facebook, you're seeing some things popping up as cake shops. Have you tried to see some things like that? That's what we call retargeting. Retargeting. So they understand that you need these things, and then they will, like I said before, that the online space is interconnected. Of course, it's exposed in the online space, so they are all interconnected. Are we following? So understanding your customers will help you improve conversion rates and help you understand and help you retain your customers. If you do things that will make your customers get bored, they will leave you and go to another place. But if you understand them and relate with them effectively, they will keep on coming to you. In as much as the way we have after-sales services or customer services in the physical shop, that's how we have it online too. There is need for follow-up. There is need for retargeting. Most times people, when they want to buy something via Jumia, they can add something to carts and then they will leave it. But you see that Jumia will keep on reminding you that there is something in your cart, you need to pay, that kind of thing. So it's a way of understanding your customer and behavior for effective reach. So let's look at the key factors influencing online purchasing decision. Now, there are things, everybody has his own unique structure, the way he or she behaves, true of us. The way I behave is not the same way you behave. There are some persons that don't like coming online. All they like is only Facebook. Some like Instagram only. Some they don't have time for Facebook and Instagram. They are always on Twitter. Do you understand these things? So there are key factors that influence online purchasing decisions. The first one I have here is psychological factors. Psychological factors. Some persons, their decision is determined by their emotions per time. Do you understand? Some persons can be their perception or trust in a business. The reason why, which brand will I use as an example now? Which clothing, okay. Which food brand do you prefer? Okay, let's use drinks. Let's use carbonated drinks. Now, which one do you prefer most? Let's use Pepsi. There are people that no matter what, it is Pepsi that they will buy. True of us. If they don't see Pepsi, they will go home. They will leave it, right? There are people that only Coke. They want Coke, and if you don't see Coke, they will not buy. Do you understand me? So it's all about the trust you have in a particular product. Let's use electronics as an example, or let's use laptops. There are people that, if it is not Dell, they will not buy. If it is not HP, they will not do what? They will not buy. If it is not Toshiba, they will not buy. So they have built trust in those brands. Do you understand? So psychological factors can also influence the perception or the emotions or the trust of your customers online or their purchasing decisions. So we have the social factors too. When we get to the social factors, we talk about peer influence. There are people that they will buy because their friends bought it. True of us. They will buy it because their friends bought it. And then there are people that will buy because they saw a wonderful review for a satisfied customer. Now, let me ask you a question. If you want to buy something from a store, do you tend to check the reviews in that store? If you want to download an app on Play Store, do you check reviews to know if at all people like this? Yes. Reviews can encourage people to do what? To buy. So one of the things you must do for yourself as a person, for your brand, is to always seek for feedbacks. Get reviews from your customers, satisfied customers, because it will help build trust and engagement from other persons or your prospects. Also, social factors like brand reputation. Yes. There are brands that have spoiled their name already. And you will not even go back to them again because of how they treated you before. True of us. There are technological factors too. When it comes to websites, there are sites that you go to, they will take minutes to load. And there are some, if you just click, they will load immediately. You tend to remain on those kind of sites than other ones. Do you understand? You know, an average Nigerian person lacks patience. You cannot wait for a site to load for 2 minutes. It's not possible. Unless they are sharing money in that site, you wait. That's the truth now. But if you search and it's wasting time, you keep on scrolling. True of us. That's how it was, right? So, if you want to sell online to your customers using websites, you must make sure that the website is both web friendly and mobile friendly. If you have mobile apps, it should be mobile friendly, not the type that takes ages to load. If it is website, let it be the type that don't have so much things on that site, so crowded that people don't even know how to concentrate on the site, or don't know how to navigate on the site effectively. Do you understand me? There are some persons that, in your phones now, some persons, their back button is always this side, right? You find it difficult to use a phone that the back button is like this. Like you want to go back. Some persons, their own is at this edge. They use their right hand. Some will put their own this side. So if you try to use phones that is not like your own, you'll find it difficult, right? So there are some sites, if you know that the buy now is always at this corner, and then you are trying to put it at a hidden place, people will not, your site will not convert. So let's push further. Economic factors like price sensitivity and the value for money can also influence the online purchasing decisions. Nobody wants to waste money. True of us. They want to get value for what they are getting. They want to get value or get value in return for what they are purchasing. Do you understand? So let's get down to digital buyer personnel. A digital buyer personnel is a semi-fictional representation of your ideal customer based on market research and real data. Let me go again. The buyer personnel is fictional, is a representation that fictionally gives you an idea of who your customer is based on your research and real data. Do you understand? Let's explain. One of the things you're going to do for yourself as an assignment too is to create a buyer personnel for a fictional brand. I will explain. Let's continue. Buyer personnel help businesses to tailor marketing campaigns, content, and product offerings. Are we together? Let me explain this thing further. Look at buyer personnel now. Like I said before, for you to sell to an online customer, you have to understand the person. True or false? And your buyer personnel will help you understand the persons who are interested in your product and then know how to market to them. Let's say, for example, you are someone that you are into confectionaries, like you make cakes, buns, and all of those things. Snacks. Let's use snacks as an example. Of course, you know that those who are interested in your snacks are those that don't like oil, like those that are not allergic to oil. Let me put it that way. There are people that don't take fried things, right? Yes, you have to consider that in your buyer personnel. You consider the age bracket. Old persons may not be interested in chewing your peanuts or your chin-chin because it might disturb their tooth and all of that. Yes, you check the age. Okay, let's go further let's go to the key component of buyer personnel. Like I told you that it helps you to tailor your marketing campaigns. You don't just stand up and then decide to market. You must have the nature of the persons you want to market to. You need to understand them very well. Do you understand me? Yes. Now let's go to the key components of buyer personnel. What are the key components of buyer personnel? Are we together? Now we look at the demographic. That's the demographics. If you want to sell to, okay, please, someone should give me a business. Let's analyze with that. Just maybe your personal business. Let's start with that. Any business at all. What do you sell? If you sell, okay, should we continue with the cake business? All right, let's, for an example, the cake business now. There is an age bracket. Of course, old persons may not have need for sugary things, like eating cakes, right? So you know that the persons you are targeting your business should be persons maybe between the ages of those who can buy for themselves, at least between ages 18 to let's say 50. Is that clear? That's for the age bracket. Then you consider the gender. If you are into cakes, of course you know that it's for both genders, right? But if you're into female wears, you cannot be considering males as your target audience. Is that possible? You want to run ads now, you are now putting male or men in your ad for female. You can only do that for persons whom you know that can buy for maybe their wives. You understand? But your target audience mainly is the women. True of us. You also consider their income level. You consider how did they receive their income? Some persons receive their own, maybe at the end of the month, right? Some persons, they are business people, they receive their income. You know when to target to those persons that receive at the end of the month. If someone receives a salary at the end of the month and then you are trying to tell the person to buy at the middle of the month, it's like wasting your time. Do you understand me? So you're trying to segment these things, understand your customer or those who can readily buy from you will help you market effectively. And also the location of such persons. Unless you want to build a global brand, but you can start first with your environment, or maybe your local government or your ward or wherever you're coming from. Do you understand this? So the demographics helps you is one of the key components of your buyer persona. It helps you to segment your potential customers. Psychographics, that has to do with the interests, their motivations, and their values, right? Most persons have personal values, and they can't go against their personal values. True or false? That's it. So if you're marketing to those kind of persons, you must understand what they like and what they want to go for. Are we following? It's not everybody that wants to japa, and you don't market visa to them. They will not buy it. Is that true? True or false? That's the truth. So you cannot market to someone that does not want, that want to send this kind of meeting money. You want to market visa to the person, you not sell. That's the truth. So you have to market based on their interests, their motivations, and then their values. And when it comes to motivation, there are persons that want to travel because they want to go and study outside the country. You can market visa to them and then tell them the reasons why they need this. Tell them the possible country that they can get scholarship from, and then they can come to a company and secure visa. And then you show them. There are many ways to do these things, right? There are ingredients you add to your business, not lies, but things that can motivate people to buy from you on the right lane too. So behavioral traits too is a key component of a buyer personnel. The person's online habit. When does the person come online? If he comes online, what does he do most of the times? What is their purchase preferences? And what are their preferred platforms? There are persons, as I said before, there are persons that prefers Facebook to Instagram. They like Facebook, some persons like LinkedIn. Of course, most persons don't even like LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, let me see your hand. If you're on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn. Okay. So just 3 persons. So you know that it's just a few persons that is on LinkedIn, right? So, and of course, you cannot just go and start marketing on LinkedIn when you know that your audience is on Facebook. You will end up wasting your time. So like I said before, you can actually create hands across those platforms, but know where your customer is and then target them at that very angle, most importantly. The buyer persona also help you understand the challenges and pain points of your customers. What is their problem? Because you buying is because you are creating, you are selling solution, right? Solution to a problem. Somebody needs clothing and then you make clothes. You are selling to solve a problem that they have, right? So you are creating solutions as a business person that is marketing his or her business. You are creating solutions. So you don't create solutions to people that don't have problem. You have to understand their challenges and then know how to solve those challenges. Are we following? Yes. What are the problems that always face with? And also, you have to understand if this person now, have they tried to buy from other platforms? What are the problems they are facing in other platforms? And then you yourself try to solve it on your own. Do you understand? Do you get? There are people that find it difficult, maybe what I ordered versus what I received. You understand? That kind of thing. I order something from maybe Temu or Jumia and then I'm receiving something else. It's a challenge for them too. So if you are trying to build an online store, you have to be careful of that kind of thing. And there are some persons that want you to deliver at their doorpost. You should be ready to do that too. Unless you want to state it that, I don't deliver to your doorpost, you have to come to my office or my branch office to collect it. So these are things you have to understand too. The pain point of your customers and their challenges too. Why trying to market to them? Also, the goals and desires. What they hope to achieve with your product or service. Yes. If maybe you sell natural products, maybe for hair, then you have to market to someone that you know that is in need of, he or she understands how important this thing is to him or her. Then you try to market to the person the exact product and not trying to hype it without giving the value that is desired. Do you understand me? So let's just move forward. So there are steps to create this web personas. You can create that through surveys and interviews. Of course, I talked about feedbacks. Customer support feedback is also here. Then you try to analyze or get to know about your customers through their websites, analytics, right? You understand how they behave. When do they come online? Do they always click, or how many minutes do they stay on your video when they come online? So I will drop this material with us. But as a matter of explanation, you can collect data from multiple sources through surveys and interviews. I mean, try if you want to create a buyer personnel, because we're going to create buyer personnel for a fictional brand. You're going to choose a fictional brand and then create a buyer personnel for that brand. You can conduct interviews with existing customers to know what has always been their interest in that business. Then through websites, using Google Analytics, Meta Business Suite, you can use customer support feedback. You can use Google Forms. You could use customer queries. You can use common queries and complaint platforms. One of the platforms that is very easy for you to collect data is Google Form. Are we following? Now, as a business person, you must understand how to use both Google Form, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheet, because as a digital person, they are good. To get to a point where you need to collaborate with other persons. And, these online tools will help us collaborate. For example, Google Docs now. If I'm working on a document here, I can work with somebody in the US at the same pace. As I'm working, is having a cloud storage. It has a cloud storage. It saves in real time. As I'm working, it is saving. The person over there is seeing what I'm doing. If there are corrections, the person will correct it, and it will reflect on my own side too. Google Docs will help you do that. And of course, Google Docs that will help you do that is one that is online. If you key it in, let's do something. Of course, we're not here to just talk and talk and talk. Like I told us before that Google have different tools, right? Both Gmail, Google Drive. How many of us even use Google Drive here? Do you use Google Drive very well? And most times we complain of storage space. When we have Google Drive, we can always upload. I believe we all have Google Mail or Google accounts here. Do we? Because Google account will give you access to both Google Docs, like this now. This is an online platform, more like your Microsoft Word. We have WPS on our phones. We have Microsoft Word on our phones. But this one will help you to work in real time. For example, if I want to work on a project now with someone in USA or someone that is not, even though the person is in the mood, now I want to work with the person. I can just create a document, and then as I'm doing something here, it is reflecting at that person's end too. Our network is too bad. We can't keep waiting. But just understand that there is need for us to understand how to use most of these tools for our businesses. I was talking about Google Forms for collecting customer feedbacks and complaints. So you have to also study your competitors' target audience and their engagement tactics. Do you understand that? Of course, you know that you're not the only person doing that business, right? Doing better than you and then trying to improve on that. Not that you're not trying to compete with them, but you're trying to understand how they're doing it and then do it better. You get? Yes, because customers always come to persons or the brand that is doing it better than others. So that's for this first step. You collect data from multiple sources. Second data, you identify patterns and segments. You can group them based on their behavior, their interests, and their demographics. I told us demographics has to do with what? Tell me. What's age, their gender, and all of those things, right? Their interest, their age, their gender. So you could, yes, identify their patterns and segments. The first one here, the person I want to have, tech-savvy professional. In fact, the person that is tech savvy will always like fast and efficient digital solutions, right? Such a person will not like you to come and waste his time. Such a person will not come to waste his time on your website. Of course, you need to build effective mobile apps and websites for your business, for such tech savvy persons to remain in your site. Do you understand me? Because they know how important it is, how important their time is to them, and how you should create those things. And then if they come and it's not meeting up with their own expectation, they will just go. And there are persons too who are budget conscious. Yes, of course, most of the salary earners, by the end of the month, they try to allocate resources to different parts, right? Yes, you have to understand. Yes, you have to understand those things too, and then prioritize affordability over brand name. These days now most of the brands are answering name. True of us. In as much as there are other brands that are doing even more than them, but because they have gotten a good name before time, we don't want to switch again to other places because we have built trust. True of us. So that's it. So just as an example, we have create a personal profile. You have name. We have name here, Mark, the digital nomad. Age between 30 to 40. Interest. He loves remote work. He's interested in remote work. He's interested in tech gadgets. He's interested in businesses. Then his pain point is that he needs high speed, secure, and flexible digital solutions. That's his pain point. It's a challenge to him because he tends to spend most times on some website that is very lousy to load. And of course, he wouldn't want to be coming there over and over again. It's the same challenge. And then he prefers LinkedIn, YouTube, and industry blogs. He has no time for Facebook or Instagram. Understand this. That is the reason why you need to segment your customers. Understand where you should target them, so you don't end up wasting your time on the wrong platforms. I will follow you. So now I told us something about customer journey. Customers they have different areas, or there is a journey they go through before they come and give you their money. Do you understand? The first stage, okay, what is customer journey map? A customer journey map is a visual representation of the steps a customer takes from the first interaction, that's awareness stage, with your brand to becoming a loyal customer. That's the buying stage. Key stages of the digital customer journey. The first stage is the awareness stage. The first stage, you tell them I'm a photographer. Yes, they are now aware that you're a photographer, right? Maybe they are searching for photographers in Umaya, and then you tell them I'm a photographer. Yes, oh yeah, now I'm aware. They'll start considering or comparing your own with another person's brand. See, you try to put yourself in these people's shoes. True of us. The first thing you do, if you hear about a business, you try to know about the business, right? You try to compare with other persons, with other brands, to know which one is better. So, because you don't want to waste your money. That's the truth. Nobody wants to waste or spend unnecessarily. So the first step is the awareness stage. When the customer recognizes a need or a problem, yes, I'm aware, and then I go ahead to consider or compare different solutions. Now, the first example in the awareness stage is maybe the person is searching for best smartphones for what? For gaming. And then he's trying to compare different solutions. He's not looking at product reviews. Maybe he goes to Techno website and then he's looking at what are people saying about Techno Spark 4? What are they saying about Camon 20? You understand those things? What are they saying about Samsung, the latest Samsung or this and that? Redmi phones, what are people saying about it? So they read product reviews, they watch YouTube comparisons. They are trying to consider your brand though. Are you getting it? They have been aware of the brand. And then secondly, they are trying to consider, is this brand something I should patronize? And then the next is decision stage, making purchase. Now, they go ahead to maybe click, maybe buy now or shop now, after they must have read positive testimonies or feedback from satisfied customers. And then the most challenging part is retaining them. That's the retention stage. That's post-purchase engagement. It's not every customer that returns back after the first purchase. True of us. It is left for you as a business person to re-strategize, to build customer loyalty through email newsletters, through, it's not every time you do buy. Sometimes you teach them. If at the time that you run a visa agency or a flight booking agency, you try to teach your customers how to how life outside there is. You teach them how to, the necessary the documents they need to travel outside. There are things you teach them. If maybe you own a healthcare company, you teach them sometimes effects of these products, maybe teach them maybe liver, this, kidney, that. You teach them. As you are teaching them, you are building trust and loyalty in them. Don't just present buy to them. If you are what customers need is solution to their problem. Don't let them see you as someone who wants to extort money from them, but let them see you as someone who wants to create solution for their problem. Do you understand? Yes. So retention stage, receiving a follow-up email with setup tips. Yes. So maybe someone bought a phone from you, from your brand. Then maybe Techno would like to send emails or follow-up mails on how to use those devices or how best to use those materials. Do you understand? So we have the advocacy stage. That is when they are satisfied now, they go ahead to advertise your own brand without even you compelling them to do so. They advertise your brand. Let me show us an image here. Like this is a customer journey map, right? The first one is awareness, right? Then they try to evaluate, that is consideration. Then they go ahead to make a decision by making a purchase. Then using it. They repurchase if they are satisfied, right? With your product. And then they go ahead to advocate for your brand if they are satisfied, and then they tell others about it. Do we understand how this journey goes? And for some brands, some person can stop at evaluation stage, that's our consideration stage. So it is left for you to build that your brand customer journey in such a way that at every stage they must be satisfied. They would like to know more. Sorry, let's set up. I used to this on, let me off it. All right, are we good? Can we go ahead? So now, because we are going to, you yourself, the first assignment you gave was what? At least 20 social media platforms, you know. That's the first. Now the second one is this. We are going to, you can use your brand as a case study now in this case. Or if you don't have a brand, you can decide to come up with a fictional brand. Then you're going to create a buy personnel for that brand. Let's take, for example, the name of this brand is Pressure Confectionaries. Maybe they sell cakes. What they do is that they sell cakes, right? Then, what are the age bracket of those who are interested in cakes? Then, what's the gender of those that are interested in cakes? Of course, male and female. Both men and women, they are interested in cakes. Those that want to buy cake, what is their interest? Do you understand me? So we're going to research and then come up with a fictional buyer personnel. You can use your brand as a case study. If you don't have a brand, you can come up with a fictional brand. But let's continue. How to create a customer journey map. How to create a customer journey map. And very shortly, we'll be wrapping up with this section because we just have 4 minutes left into the class. But let's try to. We have the first one here is identify customer touch points, right? The first thing I have here is website visit. Landing pages and product pages. Now, for customers to buy, they are trying to get aware of your product, right? True or false? Yes, they want to know. Just like we search something on anti-Blu-ray glass and we saw Temu, right? If we're interested in that particular product, we click it and it will take us to their landing page on their shop, their online store. Yes. We have to identify the customer touch points. Are they visiting your landing pages to know about your product? Are they checking your product pages? Also, do they comment on your, if you post about that product on your Facebook, do they comment on it? Do they like it? Do they share it? If someone can share your post on Facebook, that means that person is interested in your business. True or false? If the person goes ahead to drop comments, that means that person is more interested in your business, right? You try to understand their touch point. Because one of the reasons why we learn these things is because if we get to become digital marketing strategists for brands, they could tell us to analyze their marketing, their customer journey, like how the various stages that customer passes through before they get to buy from them. So it's important we understand these things. So when it comes to email engagement, if you send mails to them, follow-up mails, do they open it? Do they read through it? There are platforms that will help us check these things, if they open it, if they read it. Customer service interactions. Yes, it's very important you activate live chats on your website. There are sites you go, you see live chats, right? In case you encounter challenges, you try to maybe engage the live chats or the chat bot there. So support tickets too. You can find them on several platforms. So the second step is map customer emotions and pain points. Yes. You have to understand that you are selling solutions. You are selling value. You sell value, you sell solutions. Not just because of the money you want to get, but because you are creating solutions. Are we together? So now, what are their concerns at each stage of the customer journey? Yes, you have to understand those things. What influences their decisions? What motivates them to buy from you? What motivates them to search for your product? And also, how can you or the brand improve their experience? Map, that's how you know your customer pain point and then create solutions for those pain points. Then you try to optimize the journey with personalizations. Yes, you can use AI-driven recommendations to suggest relevant products. Most times, people can come to your site just through one product. But if you see that they're interested in that product, you can integrate AI in your site in the sense that it can show them other suggestions, alternatives. Maybe this particular product is sold for 5,000, and then there are other similar products that can do the same thing but at a lower cost. With AI integration, you can suggest those things to them, so they can go for the one that is lesser and can also serve them. Do you understand me? So you can also offer incentives through like free trials or discount sales. You can provide seamless omnichannel experiences, like having good and effective social media handles. You have if you want to run an online store, you should have good mobile interface, good mobile experience, and good web experience. Very, very important. So you go ahead to optimize the customer experience. You personalization strategies for digital marketing. The first thing there is dynamic content. Don't go and show people content they are not interested in. You have to show them something they're interested in, something that will spark their interest. You should always provide instant support 24/7. Nobody wants to be left in the dark when he encounters a problem at the middle of the night in the course of using your product. Do you understand me? Yes, they don't want to remain in the dark. They want solutions offered to them immediately. So you can integrate AI chatbots and automations or FAQ, frequently asked questions. It will help them a lot in the course of that. So, behavior-based retargeting, show ads based on past interactions. Like I said before, there are people that, if after buying something, you see that same ad coming up and up, or it will keep coming over and over again. Also, you can segment your emails. Send targeted messages based on customer preferences. Yes, you can send those things based on what you feel interests them. Then in conclusion, case study. We have Amazon's personalization strategy. Amazon uses AI and machine learning to recommend products based on browsing and purchase history. Are we following? Now, like I said, maybe you search about anti-blue-ray glasses today. Then the next few minutes, if you come online, you are seeing suggestions on glasses. These things are done by most of these platforms. They integrate it in their site. And if you try to click, that thing you click will lead you to their site. Is it clear? So, These are case studies. You could research more and then find out more examples of people who try to integrate these things in the process of retaining their customers or trying to get more prospects, get more loyal customers, as the case may be. So, key things we must know is this, that digital buyer personnel help businesses understand their ideal customers. Yes. Your buyer personnel will help you understand who your customer is, because not everybody is your what? Customer. Not everybody is your customer. Customer journey mapping identifies pain points and improves experience. Yes. Personalization and data-driven strategies enhance engagement and conversions. And then the future of digital marketing is AI-powered. That's the truth. Of course, we've heard the advent of AIs, right? Have you heard about AI before? Yes. There are AI integrations now that is making life easier for us. So as a marketing personnel, you must try to understand and get to research about those platforms too, or those AI platforms that will help make your work easier. Do we follow? Are we following? Yes, because it will help you have a hyper-personalized and customer-centric platform. So that's that on buyer personnel and customer journey mapping. I don't know if there are questions based on what we've said so far. Are there questions? Do we have questions? All right. Use the mic, please.
Sir, I want to ask, in this digital marketing series, is there a disadvantage to it? Like, do we have disadvantage aspects? You know, like, for example, I have some people that they have made mistake over times, and maybe one mistake or the other, and it cost them a lot at the end of the day. Then later on, they now discover there's a way
Yes.
they can
Do it
navigate.
better.
Yes.
Yes, you can end up wasting your time in a particular thing. For example, let's take, maybe you are trying to run an ad, right? And then, that's why I said you have to understand your customers before you sell to them, right? So you are running an ad for female wears, and then you are targeting male. Of course, you end up wasting your money, right? You want to sell tech gadgets to people, and then you are trying to target old people that have no interest in those things. You end up making mistakes. So there are disadvantages to these things. So, but it's left for you to understand it properly and then target and try to tailor your campaigns effectively, or try to put up your campaigns effectively. The disadvantage is that you can waste money while trying to market because you're marketing to the wrong person. Facebook will take your money and they'll still show your ad to those people you targeted. You understand? It's not your business. But it's you. The problem is that do you understand those you are meant to market to before setting it up? Is that clear? Yes. Okay.
What about somebody, like you talk about taking a particular, let's specify, like focusing on one aspect.
Okay.
What if somebody that wants to diversify, like do different things?
Okay.
Will you be able to possible, like something like
Okay. I think it's dependent on the person, right? It's dependent on it. Like I said, one strategy might not be able to give you what you want. So you could decide to do 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, as the case may be. And then there are areas that you will need to just do one to be perfect in it. But depending on you and your ability, you can diversify. You can be a content marketer and then have idea of email marketing. You can be very good with social media management and then you are a guru too in content marketing. So you could do 2, 3, 4 as the case may be. But doing everything it's still possible, but you will not be effective. That's the truth. You become a jack of all trades, and then master of nothing. But I think it's good to master something, right? So that you'll be a go-to. Like if someone needs this thing, they'll be like, this person, not gonna me. Go to that person. True or false? So we have to understand these things. Are there more questions because our time is up? Okay. Please just give her the mic because of our online audience.
Yes, you talked about the importance of review and feedback from your customers
Yes.
as a digital marketer. And you also agree with me that there are people that find it difficult to send in their reviews or feedbacks.
Okay.
I wanted to ask if there is any special technique that you can advise someone will use to achieve that.
Yes. You could use word of mouth. There are persons that have no access to digital platforms, right? You could decide to do them interviews to get their reviews. You could decide to use word of mouth reviews. It's not everyone that will start typing for you. Maybe on Play Store, it's not everyone that have time to go and start giving you review on your app. So you could decide to use reviews through word of mouth, through interviews, or through sentinel surveys. So each of them should work for you. So review should not be just one way. Could use different ways to accept your reviews or get your reviews from your customers. Are there more questions? Okay, sir.
My name is Comrade Wisdom Anaba.
Okay.
Please, I've come to realize that we are starting from introduction of marketing.
Yeah.
And I want to ask, because I know that learning is a continued process. In as much as we are learning, we'll start from somewhere. So where do we exactly start by entering into digital marketing as a particular site, and how do we begin to fit in on it to start the process, please?
Okay. Now, you want to venture into digital marketing, right? The first thing you have to ask yourself is, which area do I want to venture into? That's the first thing. Let's say you want to be a social media manager. Of course, the first thing is to learn. Learn it. Understand what you want to do. Then, by means of venturing into it, you could start testing out platforms. Now, the first thing is even to have a Google account. That's Gmail account. Then, creating social media pages. Let's say you want to specialize in running Facebook ads for people. Then you can't do that without a Facebook page. You should start by learning how to create Facebook page. You create the page. You start making content. You start writing content. You could help. AI can also help you to modify your content too. Not that you copy everything from AI. But you can help you modify your content. You get content. Try to navigate through some graphical tools like Canva and all of those things to learn how to create graphical. Everything has to do with learning first. You learn, then you try to implement them as we have started to learn. So in the course of this, maybe you want to venture into social media management. Of course, you need to learn how to do it. Learn how to create pages, learn how to monitor pages, learn how to content, how to post, how to schedule posts, and all those things as a way of introduction. Let's say you want to venture into email marketing. You have to understand how the platform you want to work with works. Let's say you want to work with MailChimp. You have to visit the site and check, navigate around the site and see how the site works. How many persons can this accommodate per mail, one broadcast of mail? You understand? Some platform can give you free access to sending 1,000 pieces mail at a time, or 500. Some they will price you. They will tell you, 1 month you pay $5 to send above 2,000. You understand those things? So you have to start searching. That's why you have. I think the computers are not yet connected, but that's the reason why we have computers here. So we can actually make our researches, or if you have yours at home too, we don't just learn and then we go back and relax. We go back, we learn, we implement. Just like we've about social media handles. Try to find out how many of them do we have. Because as we are going into, because the field is evolving, right? So the more you learn, the better it becomes. The more you are in the field, the better you learn. That's how it is. Is the question answered, sir? Okay. Do you have more questions? Okay, let me also find out, because I need to understand the kind of clients I have. If you know that these things I have said so far is not new to you, like you've known them before now, can I see your hand up? Not all.
Most of the things you said are not actually new to me, because I have a social media platform
Okay.
where I create content and post. I've even run ads on my own.
Okay.
You know,
So, but let's say like 20% of persons are, let's say 80% is totally into like 80%. Is that correct? Okay. It's just a matter of introduction. As we continue, there are other things because like I said, tomorrow now, the material for tomorrow is ready here. What we are doing tomorrow, this is number 3 and number 4. Number 3 is digital marketing channels, and then number 4 is setting up tools. So tomorrow is going to be more practical. We can decide to create one Facebook handle, and then know how to create it tomorrow. We can decide to explore digital marketing channels. You understand me? So it's the more we grow, like today was introduction. So as we progress, we get to the part that is not too familiar with us. Yes. We try to explore we get to open those websites. Sorry. We get to open those websites too to understand how the interface looks like. Are we together? Yes. We get to, like, as I'm connected there, sometimes I open the internet, I open the site, I show you. You understand? So let it not be like I'm just talking and talking and talking. You get? So there are these platforms are very much in existence. So we could go ahead and explore them personally. Also, there is something I want to show us. It is not by force, but we can go ahead and explore it personally. There's a platform by Google that you can use to learn on your own. Learn about the digital world. Learn about the foundations of marketing. It's not like I'm trying to just show you this platform so you can explore personally to help you practice what we have been learning, and also learn more even outside the scope of what we are taking in this class. So this is Grow with Google in Africa. So if you go to this place, you see some courses. Grow my career, then grow my business. For this career, some of them are not free, some are free, but you can decide to do the free ones. So if you if you search Grow with Google, you will come to this site. You will navigate and then come to this site. There is digital marketing and e-commerce career certificate. There is fundamentals of digital marketing. So you could explore them. Back then, the first time I took this course was in 2020. I took the course 2 times. I got certified in 2 of them by Google, 2 in 2020. That was during the COVID-19 era. I took another course from LinkedIn. I got certificate from all of them. So if you check my LinkedIn profile, you see the place of certificate. Let me show you something. If you have... So these things, you do it to grow personally. Do you understand? Like this number 2 now you are seeing here. It's a course I took from Coursera on how to attract and engage customers with digital marketing. That was in 2022. Then these foundations of digital marketing and e-commerce was in 2022. I was part of MTN ICT and Business Training. That was in 2020. Online marketing in 2020. Then these fundamentals of digital marketing was in 2022. Then Hotspot content marketing, I took the course in 2022. So this Google Digital Skills, this was by a consult in Abuja. That was the same 2022. And also in 2020, I took so many courses in 2020 because that was more like a year we were all indoors, right? Yeah. And we kept on exploring and exploring. So we got ourselves exposed to most of these things. And then after 2020, the post-COVID era, it became a source of income and livelihood to some of us. Are we good? So let's try to explore more, because we just meet only 2 times in a week. So aside the days we meet, you can decide to go to these platforms and then learn on your own. So that will bring us to the end of this class. I don't know if there are more questions. If there are none, then we can call it a day here. Thank you so much for being part of the class. And I also encourage us to be active on WhatsApp. These 6 weeks, you have 100% opportunity to ask questions on the WhatsApp group. That opportunity may not be there after the 6 weeks. So now that it is there, you explore, because questions can only come when you try to explore. So you explore and then drop your questions. Then from there we can fly together and help ourselves together. Thank you so much. I'm dropping it on the WhatsApp group now. So if there are things you still want to ask me personally, my DM is open to ask me questions personally too.
Instagram, my account, Instagram. What do you do for monetization?
Monetization.
Star gifts. I've been trying to
Monetize it.
monetize it.
Or it's not working. Okay, maybe we'll check it. We'll check it. Maybe the course of the training we'll check it and see maybe the do's and don'ts and things we can actually implement.
Yes.
Have you checked the eligibility and everything?
Yes, for the stars.
Okay, okay.
To
All right.
getting stars.
All right, it's fine.
I'm actually, if you check on my Instagram, you will see that send a gift.
Okay.
Star.
Okay, okay, that's no problem. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Then this, okay, it's not web design. Is it graphic design that you said to also?
I said I'm going to touch graphic design. Though there's a different class for graphic design, but because of this class, I will still touch that part too.